In business, you've got to be willing and able to adapt. Just because something's working today doesn't mean it's going to work tomorrow. And just because something isn't working today doesn't mean it won't work tomorrow. You've got to be able to understand what your customer wants and be able to figure out how you're going to best serve them. Welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. So last night we had a great group coaching session that we talked about a lot of different things around marketing and figuring out how to best serve your clients. And I work with some really successful entrepreneurs, and one lady that spoke really talked about some really cool things that she's figured out in her business that she's going. She's built a really successful business, but the way she built it, shifted, and the things she did to make it so successful aren't the same things that she has to do now to continue building that business. So we're going to continue talking about this, but first of all, it's Friday. Thanks for being with me. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. We do this every Friday. On Monday, we say what do we have to do this week so that on Friday, when you look back, you can say, 1, it's been a successful week. 2, you're closer to your bigger goals. Now, I ask you every Monday, be accountable. Tell me what you're going to do, and on Friday, we're going to be accountable. Did you do those things? If you want to achieve your biggest goals, you've got to be accountable. If you don't have an accountability partner, if you don't have a coach, come and join us in our accountability programs. Go to jeffhaggie.com/accountability to find out more. But find someone that's going to help hold you accountable so you can achieve all the dreams. All right, so getting back to what we're talking about. Now, when you're looking at who you're serving, what you're doing, what your product is, just because something's working doesn't mean you can get comfortable because it's going to work forever. Now, a lot of times you can do the same thing for a long time, but you've got to be willing to understand your client and your marketplace good enough that when things change, you're going to change with it. You know, we talked a lot about TikTok in our coaching call, and it has really disrupted things. It's really disrupted the industry. You know, when they started out, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, they weren't scared of TikTok. In fact, they allowed TikTok to run ads on their platforms. Well, now it's disrupted the market so much in the short film part of things that everyone's trying to catch up now. You know, we've got TikTok, and then we've got the shorts on YouTube, we've got the reels, everyone's trying to do things to catch up to what TikTok's doing. And it's changed the way people market, it's changed the way things are happening, and you've got to be willing to adapt. You know, in the industry we're talking about in our coaching call, we were talking about how some of the people that just came from nowhere, because they were able to go viral on TikTok, have just done amazing things in their industry. And some of the things that were happening before aren't nearly as effective. So you've got to really look at what you can do to serve your clients and what your clients need. One of the biggest things, I talked about it a few episodes ago, is understanding the pain. What is the pain that you can solve for your client? You've got to really understand who your avatar is, who is your ideal client, and what pain can you solve for them. And you've got to be able to really be clear on that and show them how you're going to be able to do that. You know, if you know Jim Edwards, he's an incredible copywriter, marketer, just really cool guy. In one of our accountability calls this week, we were talking about a few different strategies, and he said something that ties right in with this. He says, nobody cares what your product is. They care about what it does. So you've got to figure out how you're going to let your clients know exactly what your product does and how it solves their pain and how it's the solution they're looking for. So great things this week. Hopefully you achieved all your goals and you can be accountable to those things. You know, we've got some great things coming up. We've been talking more and more about this month's Business Domination Challenge. If you haven't checked it out, go to jeffhaggie.com/business domination. But otherwise, you know what, have a great weekend. Wish you all the best, and I will be back here on Monday. Are you an entrepreneur who wants to discover the breakthrough secrets that will produce the results you've been searching for, but you just can't seem to figure out why you keep working harder and harder and you're just not getting those results? I want to tell you about a new challenge that I've created just for you, the Business Domination Challenge. If you want to create the entrepreneurial lifestyle and the business you dream of, then this is exactly what you're looking for. I created the Business Domination Challenge to show you how to grow your business exponentially and to become an optimal performing entrepreneur. What's an optimal performing entrepreneur? It's an entrepreneur who's succeeding in all areas of their life. If I show you how to build a successful business, but your relationships, your health, and everything else is falling apart, that's not a success. It's not about working harder, it's about implementing the correct principles and becoming the person who can do the things that produce the results. Hurry and go to jeffheggie.com/business domination and secure your spot today.
Hey, athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confident athlete to find out more.